Hey everyone, Matt here. So it's May 11th, and by the title, you know that I caught a swarm. But the funny part to the story is that I believe it came out of this hive. And when I was doing my preventive swarm maintenance on all the hives, I didn't do it on this one. And the reason I didn't was because when I first inspected them after the winter, this hive had lots of brood. It was looking really healthy. But then when I inspected them the next time, I opened it up and I couldn't find any larvae. I seen a little virgin queen skitter by. So I was assuming that either I damaged the queen or killed her or something happened there in that first inspection. So I didn't think that they would want to swarm this year or anything. And I even took a bunch of frames out, so I made them small. But I guess this last week here, it's been up to 28 almost every day, 20 degrees Celsius. So I believe that they just swarmed, and actually the swarm has landed in that tree over here, which I had the swarm, I think it was 2 years ago, landed the exact same tree in the exact same branch. So I don't have any of my swarm traps here because I'm using them at the new out yard. So I'm gonna have to use just one of my big 7-frame hives, but so I'm gonna go over and try and get that swarm back. So yeah, so here's the swarm. And it's funny because it's the exact same branch that the other swarm was in last year, the year before. But you can see here's the tree branches that we cut to put the box here when they shook it in. But this year's plan is I'm just gonna cut that limb off and then bring it down and then just shake it into this box here because I don't have the my swarm track box, which actually fits on top of this ladder. But so hopefully it goes well. And you can see some of them doing waggle dances. So they're all the scout bees that came back. They're trying to tell the other scout bees where their new hive location is going to be. And then I guess from what I read is then a bunch of other scout bees will go and inspect that one too. And then the more that inspect it and come back and do the waggle dance telling where the other colony is, then finally the consensus will decide to go there. So here they are. I put a couple of my frames in the top there and left the lid on a little bit. But you can see down here they're already scenting to get everybody to go in. So there's quite a few bees in the air right now, but I'm sure they'll all go in there. They'll all calm down here in a sec. So it's been about 15 minutes and there's just that small amount of bees left outside there. And there's a little bit up on the top lid there, just fanning a little bit. And then there is some in the air, maybe only, I don't know, to me it only looks like 60 or 70 bees in the air. But they definitely didn't go back up onto that branch. There's no bees up on that branch. So I believe that the queen is actually inside the box. But I do have some three extra frames put in there. So I'm gonna open that top up and then put the 3 extra frames on there, put the top mat back on. Okay, I'm gonna try and close this up now. Hopefully there's not bees festooning from the top of the lid. Oh, nice. No, and they're pretty much all down in there, which is good. So let's put these extra frames. This frame's got some nectar in there. Oh, I scooshed one already. I feel bad about that. There we go. Actually, I'll put those 2 against, here, let's go. Put these 2, these ones have a whole bunch of worker brood on them. They're the deep conversion frames. So that's where she'll probably make her nest at first. So just smidgen that over there quickly. Try and get it over there. Go in. Okie dokie. And then this one, just gonna move this one over because this one's fully drawn out. And then this one's kind of a wonky one, but we will also put that in there. Watch out. There you go. It's a little bump tap. And then this one. Watch out. And then I just got these 2 little, which have just a little bit of drawn out little lobes on them. But at least, oh, I just say, I guess I can only really fit 1 in there, which is good. So we'll just put this one in here and then, oh, look at that guy, did I do that? Sorry. Okay, so this one's not gonna go in there. Put that down. Just leave that little gap there. And it doesn't fit the exact amount because these ones are 1.5 inches and these ones are all 1.25 inches. So if these 2 were 1.25 inches, I'd fit another frame there with a bunch of room on the side. So let's see if we can get these guys to go back in. So I'm just gonna leave it a little bit loose here so they can still go in and out for the time being, but I'm gonna put the lid on like so, and then all the rest will come down in the front entrance. So it's been about another 20 minutes and there's not very many bees fanning anymore. There's just some bees doing orientation flights around. So I'm just gonna leave them here until nighttime, and then I'll close them up when they're all inside and move them to the out yard then.